We're making baby back ribs today, but we're not going to smoke them. We're going to make them hot and fast in the Big Easy oilless fryer. I've got one rack baby back ribs. I've cut them in two. The entire rack, before you cut it, won't fit into this Big Easy. And how we're going to season them is with this King Street Blues rib and butt rub. This is quite a famous restaurant from the Outer Banks. They're in Virginia Beach. Absolutely excellent for ribs. If you're interested in what's in it, it has, it has paprika, salt, garlic, black pepper, sugar, celery seed, lemon juice, lemon oil, light brown sugar, ground ginger, chili pepper, and cayenne pepper. Now we're going to cook these guys in this Big Easy oilless fryer, which means it's going to cook fairly quick, no smoke. And we actually got this idea from Lyle over at No Hippie BBQ. Now, if you guys haven't checked his channel out, you need to get over there. That guy makes all kinds of cool stuff. But anyway, he recently did a video on his grill where he cooked ribs fast. So it kind of gave us the idea to do them in this Big Easy oilless fryer, because the temperature on this guy, right, is like 325, 350 degrees. So it's going to be a lot quicker than low and slow. So I'm just going to, I have taken the membrane off the back of these guys. I always take the membrane off. I'm just going to season both sides, and then we'll get these guys over to this Big Easy oilless fryer. Now, to use this Big Easy oilless fryer for these ribs, you're going to need some rib hooks, right? I think I got this as part of a kit with the shish kebab holder and some extra trays from that big box store in the sky, and it was quite reasonable. And what you want to do, just a little slice under this first bone, okay? Because what we're going to do is stick this guy through here like so, okay? So I know it's kind of hard to see. These are really thick ribs, but I can actually feel the, I'll show you here. It's right under that first rib. Hopefully you can see the edge of the metal sticking out. So what we're going to do is hang it up, but I'll show you that when we get over closer to the Big Easy. Okay, so now on this other one, we just want to, there's quite a bit of meat here, so I want to get it closer, that right here. Let me see, there's the bone. Okay, all the way through. And we're just going to stick this guy through as well. Now let's get this over to the Big Easy. Alright, so we just got our basket here. Going to hang this guy from the top, as you can see. And you definitely want to put the, where the thick meat side is, you want to put that in because it's going to be hottest against this wall, right? And you definitely, don't want it to get too brown on the part where all the meat is. Now, question I always get asked, what temperature do you have it set on? I have the old version. You can control the gas a little bit, but for the most part, I just keep this up on high. Don't use the lid or you're going to fry these guys. It's been 1 hour and a half. I just want to check on these guys. Okay. Actually, they're looking quite nice on the outside. I know they're not done after 1 hour and a half. In fact, they're starting to get a little dark here. I think what we'll do is we're going to take these guys out and I'm going to wrap them in foil so they don't get any darker. Now we're going to take the barbecue sauce from that same restaurant, King Street Blues. This is a mahogany barbecue sauce. Perfect for ribs. Okay. And you could wrap each of these individually, I guess, if you wanted. Now this is a thin sauce. And I'm only going to do the top sides. And I guess, like I said, you could wrap these individually. I'm just going to try to do both of them in the same package, just make my life easier. Okay, and once I get this brushed on these ribs all nicely, which is only going to take a minute here, as you can see, I'm telling you, this is one excellent rib sauce. Don't know if you've ever been to the restaurant. Okay, now we got these guys sauced up, and I'm just going to Oh, wait a minute. I missed a spot here on the back side. I want to make sure I get them all nice and sauced up there. There we go. Now I'm just going to try to wrap these guys up. And then once they're all wrapped up, we'll get them back in this Big Easy oilless fryer. So I've got my basket here. Just going to put these ribs back in this basket. And this might have been a reason to wrap them individually so that you could have laid it flat. But I'm going to let it go at that, and we'll get them in this Big Easy. I'll probably let them go about 1 more hour, and I'm not going to be able to wait any longer. I'll be wanting to try them. Said I would let it go an hour, but I'm afraid that'll be too long. The more I thought about it, so I'm going to check them here. It's been 30 minutes. All right. So you know this basket, if you can have one of these, you know this basket's really hot, which means you want to be really careful, right? So, got some gloves on here. Going to get these ribs out, and I'm going to have a look. Right? We're learning together here. I haven't done this before. You can hear the neighbor's dogs just came out. They're awesome dogs. Ouch. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. The color on these ribs is pretty insane. Oh, they're really hot. Oh, they're done. Look at that. The meat's going to come right off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let them, you can see the steam coming off. These guys are really, really hot. I'm going to let them cool down for about 10 minutes, and then we'll try one out. Okay, let's get these ribs over here. All right, that's what they look like. It's time to give these guys a try, right? Just going to cut them with this butter knife. Okay. You can see they're plenty tender. Now obviously there's not going to be a smoke ring. We made them in this Big Easy. But you can see they're plenty tender. They're actually kind of juicy too. Let's give one a try. Oh yeah. Okay. So I have to agree with Lyle over there at No Hippie BBQ that I mentioned earlier. It's got a great flavor. It's not the same as smoking. They're plenty moist. I got a little bit of that barbecue sauce here to dip in. Holy crap, is that ever good. It's got, I know we didn't grill them. We cooked them in this Big Easy. But it's actually got a little bit of that, kind of that char flavor you get when you do grill some ribs. Hopefully you can see that. These ribs are plenty moist. And I have to thank Lyle over there. It's really a great way to make ribs, this fast method. Like I said, he did his in the grill. We did these in the Big Easy oilless fryer. You don't want to take 5 or 6 hours to cook ribs? Well, this is a great way to do it. And this King Street mahogany barbecue sauce and this rub, absolutely awesome. If you want to know more about that, you can check it out over at armadillopepper.com. I'll put the link up there in the iCard, I think it's called. If you're not a subscriber already, I hope you hit that little icon. That'll get you subscribed. If you have any questions or comments about this video, leave them below.